Hi everyone, it's Lauren with the Hollywood Junket, and we are back at CBS Studios for So You Think You Can Dance, Season 16's Callbacks. We're about to chat with some of the dancers and judges right now, so stick with us. Hi everyone, it's Lauren with the Hollywood Junket, and I'm here with contestant Natalia. Congratulations on making it this far. It's such an accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling?
I feel very fulfilled at the moment, yeah. And kind of nervous for the next steps, but excited.
How's it been so far, just the process and maybe some highs and lows?
It's been amazing. The dancers are like family already. They really set you up to bond with everyone and not like there's no negative vibes, which has been great, even though it's a competition. I think the hardest thing has been to deal with the consistent flux for me, because I'm from a small town and I like my things, I like my home, and just like finding that home within myself throughout the crazy days.
LA's a little different. I come from a small town too. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Seattle, Washington. Where are you from?
I'm from a small town in Indiana that no one knows.
Yeah. I
So
feel
it really is like a total change.
Yes, absolutely. But I love it. I feel invigorated by all the energies. It's just like at the end of the day, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you're like, that was
Yeah.
So is this your first time auditioning?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
And tell me a little bit about your dance style.
I'm a ballroom dancer specializing in Latin.
Amazing. What has been kind of just the coolest experience so far? Is it seeing a certain judge or working with a certain choreographer?
I think dancing on that stage was just a really big feat for me. It took me a long time to believe in myself enough to even be here, to even put myself out there. I'm dealing with some injuries, and I have been, and if you had asked me last year if I would even dance, I would say no.
What got you to audition then? Because that's such a brave thing to do, especially when you're dealing with injuries.
Well, I was sticking with being a teacher and a choreographer, and I just wasn't done. It was like I'm not done yet type of thing, and I just kind of dropped everything, and I was like, you know what, if not now, then it's never, so why not just try? So, yeah.
So excited for you, and we can't wait to watch your journey. Yeah. And so what's the process now going forward? Is it Academy Week right now for you?
It's going to be, yes. So, yeah, thank you.
So excited for you, and we wish you all the best. I'm here with contestant Gerald. How has it been coming this far? I mean,
it's been crazy. I auditioned back in 2012 for the first time. I didn't make it to the judges, but just knowing the gap, I took time to train and just get mentally prepared and coming back to make it this far. It's been a blessing and an honor. Yes, ma'am.
Did you always know you were going to come back after you auditioned?
Not at all. My big homie back in San Antonio, he texted me one day and he said, "Hey, are you going to the audition?" I was like, "When?" And don't worry about it, I'll be there. I didn't even let that conversation go any further, so I just told myself, no, it's time to try to come back and do it again. Yes, ma'am.
I always think it's so cool when people come back and do it again, because it just shows you're so dedicated.
Yes, ma'am. The passion of dancing does not stop. I'm 28, but that doesn't mean I can't dance anymore. Dance doesn't have an age limit, so yes, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tell me about your style and kind of what you're about.
I'm all about hip-hop, the rawness, from breaking to locking to popping to house to Vogue to everything, all styles hip-hop. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah.
I love that, because we've had some dancers on this show already who've really proven that it's not just about technicalities when it comes to this show. It really is about personality and connecting with the audience.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you have to be entertaining and perform. That's what dancing is all about. You're still an actor at the same time. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
An all-star, someone that you would just love to collaborate with?
Twitch. Everybody always says I remind them of Twitch, and it's a big honor for people to say that. So if I could even just stand beside him and shake his hand, I would be like, yo, this is Twitch. That's all I need. That's all I need. Yeah.
Have you gotten to watch you through this process yet?
Not at all. I have not seen his face come across my face, so I'm waiting to see him. I'll have a big Kool-Aid grin on when I do see him.
See him, we'll let him know about you. I think that would be so cool to see you guys
dance. That would be really, really fun. If I could dance with him, it would be so cool. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
What has been just the most challenging part so far? Because I know it's a lot of choreography, a lot of steps.
Yeah. Probably just the support aspect. No family could make it because, of course, life happens. But just knowing that, the audience was there to support me through it, that was all I needed to give me that extra push to put out all my energy today. So yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're excited for you, and we hope you make it to the next few rounds. Yeah, thanks for chatting with us.
Of course.
here with Zach. Congratulations. It's such a big deal to be here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited, so ready for the next round, and I'm just going to take the judges' critiques and everything and work that into my solo for next round.
Tell us a little bit about your style and if you've auditioned before, or is this your first time?
So I've never auditioned before. It was such a great experience. I'm a contemporary dancer, and it's more of a contemporary fusion, I would say, not strictly contemporary, but it's really who I am and like what I'm about.
Edgy contemporary?
Yeah, a little bit edgy, yeah.
And what has been just like the coolest experience so far? Because I know it's a lot, but what has been like the coolest moment you've had so far?
Just definitely meeting all the contestants and initially forming a connection with all of them. It's just so awesome.
How's Nigel, Mary, the judges?
The judges are awesome. I love them. They give good criticism, but they're so fun, and I just love them so much.
Has there kind of been a style that you have struggled with, or one that's harder to overcome?
Definitely ballroom. I've only taken a few lessons in it. It's very different.
It's very interesting.
For sure, but I really love it. I like doing it, but it's hard.
So tell me a little bit about like what choreographer you'd love to work with on the show. I mean, there's so many that are so great.
There's so many, but I really feel like Brian Friedman is an amazing choreographer, and I would love to work with him. I've taken some classes from him, but on this show I feel like it'd be different, and I could really work with him like one-on-one. So yeah.
And it really is about picking up the choreography so fast too, because they told us in past seasons sometimes you only have 5 hours to learn a piece. So how has that process been for you?
It's been a difficult process so far. I grew up as a convention and competition kid, so I do have a lot of exposure to that already. So I feel like that is going to get me through the show. So yeah. Yeah.
And then have you been living out here in Los Angeles?
No, so I just flew out here. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so it's my first time being in LA. It's exciting.
Where'd you do your dance training at?
So I went to a studio in high school, and then now I'm in college for dance, and I double major in dance and physician assistant studies. So
Big pick for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're so excited for you, and
Thank you so
you so much for chatting with us.
Of course.
I'm Lauren, and you're watching the Hollywood Junket.